Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys how to package your products for your eBay orders. So let's say that you've sold something on eBay and you're ready to package it up. That's what I'm going to be showing you guys. Alright, so for this example, I'm going to be listing these two Coca-Cola limited edition FIFA Women's World Cup bottles. And two videos are going to pop up on the screen right now. One is going to show you our experience when we were at the FIFA Fan Zone. It was this free place where you could watch all the soccer games, and it was just a really cool, fun event. Those will be on our Dream Driven episodes. And the second video will be the story of talking about how I actually got these and how much I was able to sell a lot of these bottles for. So before we get into everything, I want to show you the materials needed for packaging those two Coca-Cola bottles. A couple of things will vary here and there, but this is generally what you'll need. Some tape. You'll need some tape, and as you can see here, I've got it in a tape gun format. If you're serious about packaging and selling on eBay and shipping out products and stuff, you'll want to get a tape gun. It just makes things a lot easier and a lot faster rather than, having to rip it off, cut it off with scissors. And this way you can just pull it out and then just rip it, and it just makes it a lot faster. So, tape gun. Next is the box. So you need a box. I actually don't have any specialized boxes or anything when I'm shipping out my products. I ship them out in any free boxes that I can get. So friends and family, they know that I ship out stuff. So I always ship out stuff in random boxes. And, I've never had a complaint or anything like that. Now, for this particular product, we do need a box because these items, they're collector items, right? These are for Coca-Cola collectors. And if I don't use a box, if I just wrap it in some brown paper and, bubble wrap, that's not going to be enough because this product could get dented. And the main thing that I want to stress is to protect your product for your customer. You don't want it to get damaged. And, I learned a lesson when I was shipping out some bottles and I didn't package it properly. I didn't put it in a box and it got dented. And, the customer wasn't mad, but they were upset that they didn't receive the product that they ordered. It was damaged. So now I always put most of my products in boxes. Next, if your item is delicate, you'll need some bubble wrap. So this is bubble wrap that you can easily get from the dollar store. You're going to want to wrap your products in this to make sure that they keep from getting damaged. Next is brown wrapping paper. This roll you can get at the dollar store. I believe I got this from Dollarama or Dollar Tree, but you get a lot per roll and it lasts a while. So I would suggest getting this brown wrapping paper. It's just going to make the overall presentation look a little bit better, and you'll understand when I'm done wrapping the package. Alright, so next is you need some scissors. You need a Sharpie, paper, and as an added bonus, I always like to, if it's a product that needs cleaning, I always like to clean the product. So I will need an alcohol wipe for this because I'm going to wipe this bottle down, make sure it's free of fingerprints, dust, just make sure it's nice and clean for the customer. So alcohol wipes if you need to clean your product before you're sending it out. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that alcohol wipe and I'm going to clean both of those bottles. Here is the alcohol wipe. Just going to take the bottle and I'm just going to wipe it down and just clean it of any fingerprints. And if anything, like Coke or whatever was on it, dried Coke, just getting that done. Whoa, that's strong. These alcohol wipes are strong. Ooh, okay. Alright, done. So I'm just going to let those quickly dry and we'll move on to the second step. Alright, so next step is to bubble wrap the bottles. So what I do is I measure out the amount needed and I'll just cut it and then I will wrap it around and then tape it up. So I'll just show you guys that in a second. So I've wrapped the bottle here and I'm going to make a cut down here because that's the amount that is needed. And then I'm just going to do that again so I won't have to measure the second bottle to save time. Alright, so I've made my 2 cuts of the bubble wrap. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to cover and protect the product. And I'm going to tape them onto the product now. A key thing before I start taping is you don't want to tape. So I'm going to just show you an example here. So let's say I'm going to start to wrap this right in bubble wrap. You don't want to put tape on the bubble wrap and then on the bottle. You don't want to, potentially ruin your product by putting tape on it. So I'm going to wrap it first and then put tape around so no actual tape is touching the product. That's important. Alright, so I've taped the first bottle, and as you can see, it's all sealed and it's all secured. We've got the bubble wrap all over it, and I'll do the second one. Alright, so I've got the second one all taped up, so I've got both of them ready to go. And now I want to grab my box. So next you want to grab your box, and you want to make sure that it's good to go. So I'm going to have to put more tape here at the bottom to make it secure. So you want to put the 2 bottles in just like this. And you see how there's all this excess space around and they're all moving around? You want to make sure that your product is nice and snug and secure. Another way you can fix this problem is either you can put more bubble wrap or you can put some of that wrapping paper or newspaper. I prefer to save the bubble wrap, so I put the wrapping paper there. Alright, so I've ripped up some pieces of the brown wrapping paper, and now I'm going to place it in the box and make the bottles snug. It's really super simple. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just want to rip a bunch and then stick it in there. I think this piece might be too big. We'll just rip it, place it in. You just want to make sure everything is nice and snug and protected. There we go. One more piece should do it. One more. Alright. So, you can see here, nice and snug. I'm shaking it and they're not moving anymore. That's what you want. So now I'm going to tape this box closed and seal it up. Alright, so I've sealed it up, both top and bottom, sides are already sealed, and now I'm going to take that brown wrapping paper and wrap it up so it gives it more of a sleeker look. Alright guys, so after you've wrapped your package up, you want to tape it all around, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. The reason why I do this is because the products I'm sending are going all over the world. This product in particular is going to France, so it's going from Vancouver, British Columbia to France. I want the product to be protected, and I learned this technique when I used to order some products from China. They used to package this way, and their packaging was just so secure and so good. Even though their stuff was coming all the way from China, it was just really well done. So I now do that when I'm shipping product out. So this is what it looks like. I wrapped it in the brown wrapping paper, and then I put tape all over it so that just in case if your package is being left out in the rain, or if it's just being mangled or water, you never really know what's going to happen when you're sending stuff halfway across the world. So that's why I put tape all over, and I actually get compliments all the time on my packaging. Alright, so the last step, remember that piece of paper in Sharpie? Well, I ripped that piece of paper in half, and it could actually just be a scrap paper. It doesn't even have to be brand new paper. You don't have to waste paper on that. You basically want to put your address, your return address, and then your customer's address here. And then you want to tape it on the front. So here's what it looks like, and it's going to be blurred out for obvious reasons because it's got customer details on it, but that's what you basically do, is you just write your address and then their address, and then you tape that white sheet of paper on the top of the box, and I also put tape on top of that, so it's like it's sealed. It's like it's got a plastic seal all over the package. And like I said, I always get compliments when I ship my products like this. I'd rather have them be really secured and safe inside. I want the product inside. I don't want it to be damaged. It happened to me once and it's never happened again. That was the only time. I learned after that. So that is how you securely package your products that you sell on eBay. So if you've learned anything, if I've provided you any value, please let me know by giving us a comment, a like, a subscribe. All that would be very much appreciated. And if you like these types of videos, you can find more videos like this in the description below. We have a couple of playlists. Basically, on Mondays, I do videos on eBay, Craigslist, Amazon, basically ways that we make money online. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.